Welcome, everybody. I'm glad you came. It's a beautiful Monday night. It's such a pleasure to talk to everybody.
My skin is black.
Hey, lover. Hey, everybody. That is such a beautiful song, a very deep, very powerful, intense song. I want to thank everybody for coming, first of all. And I want to let everybody know about the show that I have every Wednesday live at Atlantic Station in Dolce Italian restaurant inside of 10 Penn Alley. We have a very important, very spiritual, sexual healing and educational show this Wednesday from 12. We're starting to shoot live at 12 to 2 p.m. on oral sex. We have my special guest is the exotic dancer, adult entertainer, ATL Scandalous. On this particular show, because she's going to come back in June for another show, which we are actually going to go with her to her club. She works at Strokers, and she works at a club called Pinups, where she'll be performing for us and stripping for us and showing the ladies how to seduce our men and how to move our bodies. And she's also going to be lighting her breast and her vagina on fire. So I can't wait to see that one. So we're going to go out and support her and do a live show with her there. And tomorrow we're doing the oral sex show. So she's going to be teaching all of us about the importance of oral sex and the instructions on how to perform oral sex and get over your issues, your doubts, your insecurity, your fear that you have about oral sex or pleasing your man. So it's going to be a really fun, very enlightening show. So I invite everybody to come out. And if you can't come, then you will be able to watch it live on the Internet. And you'll also be able to chat and send me questions, and I'll address the questions. And that's the site that you'll go to is www.wetdreamsent.com. That's WETDREAMSENT.com, because I don't want anybody to put in wet dreams the regular way that it's spelled and you can't find the site. So let me put it in the chat, because I want everybody to be able to get there. And I want to know, too, I guess before I go further, okay, you can hear everybody? Good. Hey, NRG77, Wood Grain, Zippered and Lace, Lover. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Some people just says guest, so I can't see their name. Oh, but this is it, www.wetdreamsent. I wonder where Red King is tonight. He left me hanging. See if y'all can see that. Yeah. I think I messed it up. www.wetdreamsent. Did I mess it up? I don't think I did. Wait a minute. I think EAM. Yeah, I did. So instead of an X, I was supposed to put a Z instead of an X. So the second one, don't overlook the first one. Let's see if the first link works. The second link works. Hey, Mithra. I guess briefly what I wanted to get into today, yeah, the second link works. When you get to that site, you click on Wet Live TV. And when you click on Wet Live TV, because I'm looking there now, a TV screen will come up. It might be staticky at first, but then you'll be able to see excerpts from some of the shows that I've done for the past couple of weeks, and you can click on demand. This is the bottom of the screen. When you click on demand, you'll have an option to click on different excerpts from the show. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. The show I did last week with one of my gay friends. He's about to graduate from Morehouse College. We had a really good time. Good show. He's going to be back for the oral sex show. So you all can go there now. You can see clips from the show last week. I wanted to talk more. Yeah, I spelled it the second time. Thank you, Mithra. Hi, Fassy, Pat. I wanted to talk more about our healing, because I did the show a couple of nights ago dealing with healing the little girl from a young lady that wrote me. So I don't know. I haven't heard any feedback from her. But I hope that she went back and listened to that show and actually started getting her journal, get her paper, pencil, pens, her journal, even her pictures from her mother, because even if you're not in the same state, your mother could go to a drugstore, Walgreens, somewhere like that, go to the photograph department where they develop pictures, and you can actually get, or your mother could put a copy of the picture or get them to do it on a disc, and she can email you a copy of the picture. So there's really no excuse. If you want those pictures and you want to heal, and that's your main priority to heal, and you're focused on that, you're going to get all the pictures you need from being a little girl, especially even from not just a little girl, but the little girl, the teenager, and the grown woman, because you want to look at all the levels of pain. You want to go back to the very first year and the very moment within that year that you started to feel the pain, and you want to start journaling, starting at that very day journaling. And what I'm also noticing with a lot of us, a lot of women, especially women of color, we have been taught to see ourselves as inferiors, not just in this society, but we've been taught to see ourselves as inferiors when we're dealing with men and when we're dealing with our mother, our father, and our relationships. Almost all of us have families where there's dysfunction and a lot of drama in the family. And through religion and our mother and our father's practices, or a father not being there and a dysfunction in the family, we've seen our mothers and our relatives deal with dysfunctional relationships and they tell us it's okay. Even if they don't say it with their mouths, the way they treat us and the way that you might see aunts, uncles, or fathers or boyfriends come in and out of their world, in and out of their life, and treat them, that starts to program us to believe that that's the way that we are supposed to be treated as well. And then they will start to actually say things and teach us this. When you see sisters and brothers growing up together, you keep your brother with you. You're not supposed to leave him anywhere. No matter, so the little girl is growing up and she's developing and she's going to the mall and she's going to the movies and she's trying to hang out with her friends. And that's another way for the mother to keep up with her, so she can't really hang out with her friends and have fun because the mother's forcing the little brother or the little sister to come along, although they are a nuisance and they may be a problem. And the little girl really doesn't have time or the opportunity to develop into a full-grown woman like she's supposed to and experience adolescence and crushes and boyfriends and sports and cheerleading, all those things that she's supposed to be going through normally. So you will see mothers teaching the little girl to be dysfunctional with men and with herself, and teaching us to deal with drama. Because a lot of us have mothers and fathers and family members that deal with drama. They own dope. They screw different men. They can't make up their minds about their life. They start goals. They don't complete them. They put you down and dog you out and humiliate you, and then they come back and apologize. So because they come back and apologize and say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, baby, mama, sorry, how can I make it up to you? And then they do it over again, and they teach you to accept them whenever they apologize. Or whenever somebody's a junkie, you accept that, and you learn to, well, that's uncle, or that's my mother, or that's my grandmother, that's my cousin. So you will accept it, and we're taught to cover for them, to make excuses for them, to look over the dysfunction. And I've been looking at this a lot, seeing grown women be in dysfunctional relationships with their mothers, with their grandmothers, with their fathers, and now these people done got old, having health problems and mental, emotional problems, and they caused a lot of drama and pain when you were a child. And now that they've gotten older, a lot of people feel, and the grown person that's got old, the family member will make them feel like they're supposed to take them in, they're supposed to take care of them, and the person that has gotten older that did not take care of themselves is still full of so much dysfunction and pain and drama that they bring all of that and dump that on you, dump that shit on you,